What if I told you there's one simple exercise that works 25 muscles of the body all at once? I mean, it's not sexy, and some people even do this as part of their day-to-day life. But it's one of the most functional and effective things that you can absolutely do, especially if you're over the age of 50, and it directly carries over into real life. And that exercise is the suitcase carry. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it properly, how many sets you need to use, how long to carry it for, and how to choose the right weight, and even what equipment you need to actually get results. And if you haven't met yet, I'm Gavin. I call New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40, and helping people build real world strength is what I do every single day. Suitcase carry is brilliant because it builds muscle, improves grip strength, which is closely linked to longevity and overall health, and it works on your balance. Strengthens your core and irons out all of your muscle imbalances, and it even gives you a cardiovascular benefit all in one simple movement. So let's just head over to the gym and I'll show you how to do it. So let's just cover off, what equipment do you need to do this exercise? Well, it really doesn't matter. You could use a bag that's heavy enough to hold. You could use a kettlebell. You could use a dumbbell, or I'm even going to show you how to use a resistance band to do this. Implement you use doesn't really matter as much as the execution, all right? Let's just break it down and show you exactly how to do this exercise. So I'm going to choose a kettlebell for this one, but like I said, it doesn't matter what you use. There's a couple of important things that we need to cover off before we do this exercise. And the first one is going to be working on your hinge and your squat pattern to do this, because ultimately it's called a suitcase carry because you're lifting like a suitcase off the floor. And good lifting technique is something that doesn't get taught as much as it should, in my opinion. So what you're going to do, you're going to stand next to the weight that you're going to use. You're going to take your hips back towards the room that way, okay? Keeping your back nice and flat, all right? Then you're going to drop your hips down, and you're going to hopefully lower yourself down to the point where you can grab the handle of the kettlebell, the weight, or whatever. Now, if you can't get down this low, you can actually put it up on a step so you can lift it up a little bit higher, right? But for me, it's going to come down onto the floor and keep the weight in my heels, in my glutes, and my hamstrings. Keep the lower back nice and flat, grab the weight, keep it nice and tight, and I'm going to stand up like that. Now, I'm going to be walking with this weight, all right? And the great thing about this exercise is that it causes a whole bunch of things to happen. Stabilizing muscles kick in on the other side of the body, because if this didn't kick in, I would fall to the side this way. When I'm walking for balance as well, the weight's going to pull me over, but I need to compensate to bring it back the other way. So every single step is causing huge amounts of instability in my core, my legs, and my balance. And that is brilliant. That is why it's so functional, because when you need to pick something up off the floor, you're strong enough to do it and carry this over into real life. So you want to be thinking, like, how long do you need to do this for? Well, you know, I'd like to have a space that I can walk, and I'd like to do about 30 to 45 seconds. Now, the determining factor for this exercise is going to be your grip strength. So you need to pick a weight or a band that you can hold in your hand for 30 to 45 seconds. And you wouldn't be able to do much more than that, okay? So if you choose 35 seconds, but you can carry it for 2 minutes, way too light, and you need to bring it down. And at the end of the 30 or 45 second mark, your grip needs to be giving away, all right? And that's what you need to, that's the sort of weight that you need to use. When you've done one side, you want to be looking at putting it back on the floor properly. And to do that, it's the same thing. You take your hips back, drop it to the floor, stand back up, turn around, and exactly the same process to pick up that weight, stand back up, and carry it again, right? So you need to be able to lift it up off the floor properly and also return it back to the floor safely as well, because a lot of times I see people will execute this lift amazing, and then when they get tired at the end, they'll just bend over from their lower back and they'll pull their backs out. So returning the weight to the floor is super important as well, and you need to do that, right? So in terms of how many sort of sets that you need to do, we need to be looking at about 3 sets of the time that you are comfortable doing. So it could be 30 to 35 seconds or 40 to 45 seconds. And what you'll do is you'll do 35 seconds on one side, 35 seconds on the other side, and then you're going to take a 30-second rest. And it gives you a bit of a cardiovascular benefit as well, because when you lift this weight and you walk with it, your heart rate comes up and you start to puff and pant, which is fantastic, and it's a really good way to get that cardiovascular benefit. Now I'm going to show you how to do this with a resistance band if you haven't got any weights at home. For this exercise, I like to use these looped bands, okay? And if you're wondering where to get them from, there's a link down in the description to a company called Clenched Fitness, and they supply all these amazing bands, you can start there. But otherwise, you could simply go and Google where do you get resistance bands from and make sure that you get the bands with great reviews. So I'm gonna hook this at the bottom. Okay, now I've got a post I'm using, but a lot of these bands come with a door anchor or some anchor point, all right? Now, with this exercise, you're not going to be able to walk around with it because it's a band, but the same principle applies. You need a really heavy band or you step out far enough to cause a lot of resistance. And all I'm going to do this way is I'm going to stand up nice and tall and hold this nice and tight. And I will feel all the side of the body on this side start to work. Now, to replicate the walking scenario, you can put one foot in front of the other, and then you put one foot back. So you're kind of walking back and forth on the same spot. And the same thing's happening. My body wants to be pulled this way, but I'm trying to compensate to bring it back. And again, you can do this for 30 to 45 seconds. Then obviously you swap hands this way and do it that way. And the return to the floor and the lift isn't so important because it's a very light band to do it. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video and this exercise. Give it a try. It is very, very simple. And a lot of people do this as part of their day-to-day life, just carrying shopping bags around. But when you practice this movement in a controlled environment, it actually carries over to real life better. Many of my clients that come to us, they get injured through doing day-to-day activities because they don't think about how to lift, how to return it, the good posture, all that sort of stuff, right? So when you practice things in the gym environment, then it carries over directly into real life. Now, if you're looking for a full body workout that hits every single muscle of the body, okay, all you do is comment strength down below and I have a free guide for you. And I'll send that to your email absolutely free. And like I said, it covers off all the muscles in the body, explains how many sets, how many reps, how much weight that you need to do those exercises, and they all have little videos for you to follow as well. So comment strength and I'll send that over. I'm gonna leave another video in the top left-hand corner, which is another fantastic exercise that works many muscles of the body. So head over to that video. I'll see you there shortly.